Hey there, gentle gardeners, and welcome back. Katie at Journey Seeds and Love here, and I really just want to thank you again for joining me on the channel. We are reading lesson number 7 in The Magic Path of Intuition by Florence Scovel Shinn. Lesson 7 is The House That Faith Built. Again, I do invite you to listen for affirmations and to test these affirmations to see how well they might fit for you. All right, without any further ado, lesson number 7, the house that faith built. Faith is simply knowing that God can do it. Hebrews 11-1 says, "Now faith is in the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." This is a scientific statement, for as we live in a sea of magnetic force called mind stuff, what we imagine is impressed upon this sensitive substance and crystallizes sooner or later on the external. The experiences you meet in life are your own creations. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow said, "A man's life is the history of his fears. Why not make it the history of your faith? So someday you can say, 'This is the health that faith built. This is the wealth that faith built. This is the success and happiness that faith built.' Doubts and fears are sins, for they impress negative pictures on the mind stuff and bring lack, limitation, or disaster to pass. Have faith in the affirmations you use. Never use a statement that does not give you a feeling of security. Faith is like the Gulf Stream, a river flowing through the ocean. Faith brings warmth and will change conditions for you. For example, a woman came to me with the appearance of a flesh growth. It was quite noticeable and long-standing, but she had perfect faith that it could be healed. Weeks passed by without any apparent change, but she said, "I have perfect faith that God is doing his perfect work." One day, it suddenly disappeared. Her friends were amazed and said, "You had better go to a doctor and see what happened." She replied, "I am perfectly well. God has done his perfect work." Faith is simply knowing that God can do it. Every unpleasant condition in your life is the result of a lack of faith. A student demonstrated several $1,000s after years of lack, but her first act was prompted by fear instead of faith. "I bought a lot of shoes in case I should be without money again." Her motive was wrong. Watch your own motives with all diligence, for out of them are the issues of life. If her motive had been simply a desire for plenty of shoes, it would have been constructive. But it was really a preparation for loss, so she soon had lots of shoes, but no money. Many people keep their demonstrations by fret because of evildoers. Someone is mean. Someone is unjust or cruel. Resentment is a violation of the law of God, goodwill, and is a barrier to your desires. Trust in the Lord and do good means to never doubt the power of God. Trust infinite intelligence with the management of your affairs. Never interfere with doubts or worry, and let every act be prompted by good motives. Follow your intuitive leads and prepare for the blessings you have asked for, regardless of adverse appearances. True prayer means preparation. For example, a lady wanted a radio, made a place for it in the corner, and kept the spot dusted. If your demonstration lags, you haven't dusted it. The explorer and the adventurer in you will see you through. It is your divine self, the superconscious, which knows no defeat or failure. With fearless faith, mountains are moved from your subconscious. Therefore, they disappear in the external. The lions on your pathway will be powerless to harm you when you turn to the universal power for protection and send goodwill to the lions. You can never receive what you cannot see yourself receiving, for everything comes through you, not to you. An athlete said he was working on his broad jump. He was lying there, seeing a win. A person with a success consciousness is someone who doesn't know he is a failure, even when he fails. His version of success is strong. He is unmoved by adverse conditions. Keep yourself wound up. Activate faith. Affirm, I am wide awake to my good. I never miss a trick. We have often heard people say that certain things are bad for our health, but we have never heard them say that certain things are bad for our wealth. Broken chairs, untidiness, disorder, etc. are bad for wealth, for they keep us in a poor vibration. A man told me he had put his life in order by straightening out his desk. He threw out old letters, pieces of twine, and faded ink-filled blotters, and pigeonholed the papers he wanted and were important. Conditions on the external changed. A new world of order and prosperity opened up for him. As you change in consciousness, all the conditions about you change. Do not neglect the day of small things, for little beginnings have big endings. According to your faith, be it done unto you. Matthew 9:2-9. All right, gentle gardeners, that was lesson number 7, the faith that faith built in the magic path of intuition by Florence Scovel Shinn. Please like this video if you liked it. It lets YouTube know that you dig what I'm putting out there. And share this video if you found value in it. And hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're always notified when I upload a new video, which is currently Monday through Saturday. And if you made it this far in the video, leave me a comment and let me know which part of this lesson lit up the most areas of your brain. Thank you for showing up today. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.